top 10 golf shots of all time. Now, I mean, yeah, you already know what it is. Golf is it truly is a man's game. Like, leave basketball and football and a wrestling to all like the street rat kids, and then golf is for the. All right, let's not waste any more time. Let's watch this video, guys.
Final round of the 1995 British Open at St. Andrews, needing a birdie on the par 4 18th to force a playoff. Constantino Rocca dribbled his second shot into the infamous Valley of Sin. The Italian followed the humiliation with jubilation, running in a 65-foot putt from off the green to catch John Daly.
Nice.
Years from now, what will be forgotten is that he basically laid the sod over the shot before. He looked like a 20 handicapper on the shot before. He duffed it.
Yeah, you did.
Just the look of horror on his face portend that there was no way that he had any chance on the next putt.
And there's John Daly with his wife looking on. If Constantino Rocca doesn't make it, then John's going to win the British Open.
He was celebrating. They were hugging, and John had a big smile on his face.
All Rocca has to do is miss this impossible shot. And John Daly is the champion of the British Open in 1995.
Ooh.
Yes!
Ooh.
Yes!
Ooh. Oh man. Yo, they were kidding, dude. That was a solid shot. I can respect
Classic
that.
golfer's
I can
redemption.
respect that.
It epitomizes everything golf is about. No matter how good you are or how bad you are, you can have a bad moment or a good moment. It's the rise and fall of golf.
Never forget Constantino Rocca going to his knees, kissing the ground, and crying. I mean, he was literally crying.
After Rocca holed that great putt, he went in the playoff with John Daly.
I mean, I don't know if he really had to cry over it.
He used up so much of his energy on that 18th green, getting in the playoff. He really didn't have a whole lot left, and John Daly went on and won that playoff.
Isn't all this energy like?
At the 1995 U.S. Open at Shinnecock Hills, Corey Pavin, leading by 1, faced a daunting second shot of 228 yards on the final hole. He sent the ball boring through the wind, and it settled only 5 feet from the cup. While he missed the birdie putt, his par was enough for a 2-stroke win over who else? Greg Norman.
I give Corey so much credit. It was a very tough day to play. The greens were hard as a rock, and it was very breezy.
Wind was into the players and from the right. Corey, not one of the longer hitters by any means on the PGA Tour, was left with a long second shot.
Greg Norman was on his heels. He's got to make a par to really ice this thing, and he pulls his forward out and knocks it up the green, and it looked like it was going to go in. It broke off to the right.
The 18th there at Shinnecock, where he played from, was actually kind of below a little bit of a rise, so he had to kind of run up about 30 yards to actually see where the ball was going to land.
The forward shot itself is what won him the tournament, a shot that he had to have. It was a very difficult shot, and for him to pull it off in that moment ranks as certainly one of the great shots in major championship history.
I'm just so proud that my name can get on here, and I'm just so happy to get the old monkey off my back.
888.
Man, I don't know about these countdowns. These countdowns are pretty weird. It's like the old people
and I
dancing
think that going
in
into 1986,
the one they had for
the era
9.
was pregnant for something
weird,
really dramatic to happen. The only missing ingredient was Jack Nicklaus. Everybody thought he was done.
In the final round of the 1986 Masters, the Olden Bear became the Golden Bear again. After bagging an eagle, 46-year-old Jack came to the 170-yard par 3/16, a water-shrouded hole that had rewarded him frequently. He stuck a 5-iron 3 feet from the hole. That birdie was part of a back 930, and the man whose time they said had passed...
Ooh, that was really close. That was really close to being
He had
in.
just gotten himself into contention. He had just come off eagling the 15th hole.
There was electricity in the air that I have still not ever seen at another sporting event like it. The buzz as people were hearing about Jack Nicklaus at 46 making this move, it was magic.
All of a sudden, I wasn't Jack Nicklaus 46 years old. I was Jack Nicklaus in the prime of his career, knowing what he could do coming down that stretch to do it.
When Jack steps on 16 and he can smell blood. And when the bear smells blood, you always get the best out of him.
He needed a birdie, and as soon as he hit it, his son Jackie, who's caddying for him that week, says, "Be right."
He picked up his tee as calm as can be, winked at me and said, "It is." Now, why I would say that? It's because I
Man,
knew
like
it.
a boss.
I knew
Like
that
a
the ball
boss.
was
That's like a
absolutely
boss.
dead right.
Right there.
And in my life, I've never heard golf galleries like that. It sounded like the most raucous football crowd you could possibly imagine.
Bob Toy and myself were in the twosome immediately in front of Jack Nicklaus and Sandy Lyle. And the hair on the back of our necks stood up. That's how loud the roar was.
That's what we keep remembering. Every time Jack Nicklaus plays in the Masters, the reason why we think he's got a shot is because of shots like that at 16. And the reason why he probably does have a shot is because of shots like that at 16.
I thought he was like 40. Okay, so that was top 10 golf shots of all time. Not much to say. It wasn't really 10. It was more like 4, kind of. But I mean, yeah, those 4 were pretty good. The one got pretty close to getting in. Like the other one was more like, yeah, but you know what I mean. It was a really good video. I'm not much of a golfer myself. I respect the sport. I'd like to one day. I used to mini golf a lot. Actually, I have a funny story. One time I actually went mini golfing, and one of the obstacles was a bucket of rocks, and I was standing by the bucket, and my friends were throwing the bucket around, like having fun. There were logs we were throwing, and they threw the bucket at me, and it actually hit my toe, and it started bleeding, and it like shattered. And then it bled, and I couldn't mini golf. And then I went home, and it all got better, and it fixed it. And but I mean, I guess I could start golfing. I mean, I can't really afford it right now. I'm getting pretty hard to pay the bills when primary source of income is making reaction videos on YouTube, and I'm really running out of things to react to. That's why I'm watching fucking golf shots, but I think it's gonna be okay. I was able to afford the medicine for my dog, so she's gonna be around for a little bit longer, which is really nice. It was deciding between that and water, so I have to start showering at the gym, and can't do my dishes anymore, and can't really go to the bathroom in my own house. I have to go outside, clean it up like my dog does it. But yeah, those were some really neat golf shots. Some really nice. You thought they weren't going to go in, but then they did. I thought that was really cool. When they shot the ball, and it looked like it wasn't going to go in, but then it did, because these are like the top tier pros. Like there's like people that play golf are like here, and there's like the pros, and then there's like the champs, and then there's like people that make shots like these, that are like these are the moments that remind people of why they love golf so much, and why they dedicate themselves to a sport and learning a craft and something that they find something they're good at, and instead of making reaction videos on the internet for people to watch because they don't know how to find videos themselves. But I mean, it's okay. I wonder if I would be good at golf. I played hockey, which is kind of the same idea. I mean, you have like the stick that's kind of like a golf thing, and you're shooting around with a lot of power. I don't know. Could you imagine if hockey was played with steel clubs? Yeah, that'd be pretty funny. Yeah, but I don't know what else to say. Golf is a really golf is a really fun sport. I'd love to learn more about it. If you're a golf pro, hit me up. I think, and let me know in the comments if you'd like more reacting to golf videos, more videos about the sport, more videos about specifically maybe Tiger Woods, maybe Tiger Woods pre or post affair, maybe even react to just the news of that coming out, maybe like reading the headline, reacting to that. Like I don't know what to say, guys. Like I don't really know. I'm running out of ideas here. Like I really, this channel is all I have for money, and it's just not working out. People are moving on because I guess I'm not black enough. I guess I'm not hood enough. I guess I don't react big enough. I don't jump out of my seat and yell, and but it's okay. If I had to review that video, I'd give it probably a 3 out of 10. Like false advertising, there weren't 10 shots, there were like 4, and it was like an advertisement for, what was that an advertisement for? An e-course, how to spring, like, well, actually something like a pro. Actually, that may not be too bad an idea if I'm trying to learn how to play this system. This webpage is not available. Okay, so they lied. They don't have a webpage. That's fine. That's probably no big. So as always, stay cool and stay fun. Stay living it up in the sun. This is your boy. And signing out. Let me know in the comments what you thought. Leave a like if you liked it. Share it on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. And Vine, whatever. If you want to make a Vine like reaction, I could do one of those, you know, like when Bay catches your 9-iron on point, and you can play the video and me going like, ooh, that close. Maybe it's like, maybe that could be like a when your girlfriends ask when your girlfriends ask you about the guy you slept with, his dick size. You can be at the clip of me going like. Okay, so I guess that's gonna do it, guys. Keep rocking out. I already did my thing. Just like, favorites. Make sure you subscribe. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe down there. It actually helps. They have like algorithms, and I need subscriptions because I need to get paid. Please, okay. So this with a spin of the cap and a snap of the finger, just like that. I'm out. Please don't linger.